Hey, what's up guys, it's On here, and I'm gonna talk about some phobias I have. So we're gonna start off with minor things and work our way up. This may sound weird, and it is, but mushrooms are kind of weird to me. You might be thinking, really? Mushrooms? You're afraid of Mario games? No, I love watching Mario games, and I don't have a problem with most mushrooms. They can taste pretty good, except for those actual shrooms, those are kinda weird. I'm just going for my morning walk. The streets are empty, the sun is slightly orange, the air is cool and moist, and there's no people around. I'm at peace with the world. What ruins my morning mood is when I suddenly smell something foul and moldy. Just take a look over to the left, and underneath the shade of the tree, there's a bunch of orange mushrooms the size of my hands. I know I'm not gonna touch that thing, but I'm still gonna shuffle over. Something a bit more common would be public speaking. I'm not a very social person. I used to be a little anxious when I was younger. Ironically, later on in high school, when I wasn't as anxious, I got worse at presentations, because I'm not good at expressing myself. I'm less worried about what other people think and what I think. Like, oh, that could have gone better, or why did I say that thing that way? Or I forgot to say that thing I wanted to say, now it's too late to say it, without it being off topic. You know, I was kind of hoping that a public speaking class in college would help, but not really. I don't know, maybe getting comfortable with commentary on YouTube would help, but who knows. Imagine being a kid in the 2000s, watching some morning cartoons like Code Lyoko or Bakugan, and when it's time for commercial breaks, you hear this. Attention. Several recent studies have linked global chat to cancer. If you or someone you know have spent time in global chat and were exposed to free COD point scams or overly hormonal teenagers, call the Codwater law firm right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. There are strict time deadlines, so don't wait. Fill out our form or call us at 1-800-NOT-A-NUMBER. Don't wait, call now. If childhood trauma had a theme song, this would be it. I don't know how to describe it. Something about the monotone, serious voice, the ominous background music, something with lawyers that trigger my fight or flight response. From that point forward, every time a commercial break came on, I was expecting a jump scare. You might be thinking, On, just change the channel. Oh, I tried. I remember trying to switch over to Nickelodeon for some SpongeBob reruns, but instead, I'm curled up in the corner being blasted by the dangers of mesothelioma, being a rare form of cancer caused by exposure to asbestos. Do you ever wonder why those drug commercials use cheerful music when listing their questionable side effects? It's probably because they don't want to catch a lawsuit that's broadcasted like that, and 6-year-old me is stuck there with a dilemma. If I don't change the channel, I have to listen to Goldwater. If I do, I still might have to. I could just turn off the TV for the duration of the commercial break, but time just felt slower back then, and I didn't want to miss a second of those episodes. Then again, that was before I discovered the internet. Usually when I see a bug, there's a switch in my mind that goes kill on sight. But if it's got too many legs, then I'm just running. I remember when I was 6, and I was walking home from getting off the bus. I used to live in a wooded area, lots of trees. And on that one day, I just felt something on my leg. Lo and behold, it's a centipede. Maybe 6 inches. And when I saw it, I just gripped my backpack and booked it. By the way, the bus was just chilling there, making sure I didn't get snatched by a random guy in the trees. And the next day, some kids asked me why I just started running for my life, and when I told them, they're just like, oh. Speaking of things on your skin, trypophobia, or the fear of adjacent holes. It's just one of those things that you just don't look up. I can look at a durian or a cheese grater and it's whatever. But if you slap that texture onto some skin, then it's disgusting. That just reminds me of when I had poison ivy and I was stuck in bed for a couple days. Imagine just doing your thing in Spanish class and the girls next to you put their phones in your face and it's a Google image of some strange skin condition. Get that out of my face. Stop swiping to the next picture. Speaking of holes, although not technically holes, black holes are the compacted corpses of supermassive stars. and they have a surface gravity so strong that there is no escape. Now, I can look at a picture of a portal effect, and it's whatever. What freaks me out is when there's just a black spear just warping things around and behind it because of gravitational lensing. I once had a dream where I was just going for a walk in a park, and suddenly a tiny black hole the size of a quarter just appears in the corner of my eye, and when I turn to look at it, my arm is stretched out like a spaghetti noodle and gets ripped off. And I'm just standing there like Luke Skywalker with his daddy issues. I do want to play Mario Galaxy or watch Interstellar. Maybe one day. And last but not least, acrophobia, or the fear of heights. Self-explanatory, I don't like falling. The thing is, I like watching parkour videos, but if I see a video of somebody climbing a tall building, my knees don't feel right. I don't even need to be that high up. I remember having to set up chandeliers for my family's restaurant. The ladder was rickety, my palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, mom's spaghetti. You know, I didn't want to fall face first onto some glass that might shatter. If I walk around on the higher floors of a mall, I feel like someone's gonna grab me from behind and suplex me into the shadow realm. I remember when I used to live in a condo, there was this bridge above the street that I sometimes took to Target. It was like 5 stories above flowing traffic, so you can see why I only used it sometimes. So yeah, that's the stuff that freaks me out. My name is On, and I'm off.
DMCA, violating the DMCA.